Hi everyone, it's Monday morning, sun's just up, we're week 41, so currently driving Riverina to Bega via Canberra, so we're going interstate today. I've got an appointment in Canberra, and hello, who's this? Woo-hoo! So we've been joined by Richie. He's having a bit of a chat. Usually has a chat like this every morning, don't you, Bob? Especially on a road trip. He loves it. He loves getting out and seeing somewhere new. We stop just people worried about him being in the car all day. We stop every hour and a half, maybe two on the outset. So yeah, he does pretty good. He's marked up most of New South Wales, I'd have to say. Left his mark everywhere. So yeah, we're heading east, and then later in the week we're back. Well, we've got inspections with our auctions, which is great. We've got builders, developers, hotel buyers, pub buyers, the whole gambit. Aussies coming out of Sydney and Melbourne mainly. A couple of inquiries out of the Gold Coast. Yeah, so our inquiries, viewing's very, very high. Probably the highest it's ever been. So no particular reason that I can sort of pinpoint, other than obviously the marketing's working, but we're not doing. We change things day to day, but nothing major to say that we're getting a lot more. Well, 100% almost off our social media, and then that goes to my website. But other commercial websites, we're not finding a lot of joy from at the moment, and haven't done for the last 12, 24 months. Class of buyer's been a bit low, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. So yeah, we're on the road, so swinging through ACT. So then we're going southeast corner. We may well get to the southwest corner. Certainly over the next 2 or 3 weeks we'll be going bottom left to top left, and then across we've got to get up into the Northern Rivers region. Also going to be at Dubbo at some point. So we're all over the state with buyers, and you stop coming on all the time. It's pretty exciting stuff. I haven't seen it this side of COVID, haven't seen it this busy. And even on the other side of COVID, not as busy as what it's I'm just going to turn the temperature down, or my passenger will start complaining. So yeah, it's very, very busy period from now until Christmas, and I can see it going right through to April, May next year. Just the amount of maybe people sitting, waiting, not making decisions, and now have decided, this is time to move on to other things, or it's just time to liquidate. So quite a few retirements, great properties coming on board though. It's it's nice to have a good product, and a good product is the physical part of it, and then the business side also. So you're going into businesses that are sound to start off with if you're new to the industry, but also you've got a base to start from. All their systems are in place, all their systems work, their staff work, their cleaners, as simple as it sounds, the laundry service. I know a number of people had laundry issues over the long weekend, something that you don't think of, but when everyone's at capacity, as they are at the moment, a simple thing like your laundry service in a long weekend, and the laundries aren't extending their hours, so it's a matter of holding back washing your own in that week prior to the long weekend, because back in the day everyone was sitting at sort of 70-80% max, so you could afford a long weekend. You actually had backup, but now I'm just going to swim around. This is what we're seeing at the moment. Don't know if that comes in. You can see that sunrise. Probably not. It's always better. It's very hard to capture a sunrise on the camera. But yeah, so the laundry services, all those sorts of things. When you're buying a business, you want to start on a good foot, and that's where the systems are in place. A wee bit of a shout out to people that are looking at coming onto the market, whether it's in the next couple of months, 6 months, 12 months. And this is not really from my perspective, it's more from the valuer and from the bank's perspective. If you're a cash buyer, you don't have any problems in this area. But if you're not, if you're expecting, if you're going to be borrowing money, or your buyer's going to be borrowing money, I should say, you've got to bank your cash. Nobody will take you on your hearsay or your occupational rates, percentages. And we had one not long ago where they were hitting almost 100%, but the accounts didn't meet. There was a very high percentage of their turnover missing. So that, and hence the sale price was, the offers were all quite low in the eyes of the owner, but the problem was that they couldn't raise any money. So bank your cash. Whatever you think you're saving in tax, you'll lose triple that in your sale price, quadruple, and even more. It's, you could lose 40% of your sale price by not banking your cash, because unfortunately the valuers are very, very cautious now. At the moment, they're if there's indiscrepancies in your accounts, they devalue at a higher rate than just that discrepancy, because they don't trust your accounts. And fair enough, they can get sued. They've got very high insurance premiums on their businesses, so to put their business at risk just for your transaction is just not on. So what I'm saying is, put your money through. It's whatever you think you're saving or you get to spend, whatever it is, don't expect a high sale price. If the buyer can't raise any money, and that's the fact. If you can't show it, and occupancy rates they're not worth it. Can't bank those. It's been tried. So that's a big one at the moment. Believe me, it's banks are very cautious with the hotel motel industry as it is, let alone making it even harder. Richard, come up here. Whoop. Things have slipped down again. Just went through Wallendbeen, where we've got a pub going to auction. Just north of that, we've got the Wombat. Good inquiries on both of those pubs. They've got canola and cherries ahead of the time at the moment. So, and we've just had some rain, so the farmers are pretty happy, would have to be said. So yeah, that's our catch up. If you are in that southern region and you want an appraisal, give us a bell. We will be going out of coverage pretty soon. In coverage, then out of coverage until probably 2 o'clock. Going through the snowies. Not stopping in the snowies on the way through, but depending on how many days we're down the coast, and when we've got to get back to do some inspections on Binalong, which we'll be going past in a moment. So we'll be passing 3 of our auctions in a matter of 40 minutes, I suppose, which is pretty good. Good to have a cluster. Quite often happens that you have 2 or 3 in the same area. Sunstrike. But yeah, beautiful day. It was about 4 degrees when we left. So we were up about 3:30. Yeah, that's it. So if you want to, the best ways, text, email, Brian at brianmcmanusrealestate.com, 040-297-0217 or 045-721-7925. One's a Telstra, one's an Optus. So, but when we're out of coverage on one, you tend to be out of coverage in the other. It's marginal, the benefits these days of the different companies. So everyone have a good week. Think about Christmas. It's not too far away. We've got our auction this month on the 27th of the 4 properties. Then we've got that fairway motor in Merimbula. Beautiful. So close to the coast. And then our next auction's the 24th of November, 15th of December. At this stage it looks like we may have to do 2 auctions in December, but at this stage just the 15th. So give us a bell and get your properties ready. I would suggest you list early, just to give, the solicitors are quite slow at the moment in getting those contracts, the auction contracts ready. No idea why. Maybe businesses are busy or but the dates seem to be taking an extra 2 weeks. Hey, we'll talk to you soon.